Hi everyone, it's Rita. I'm back up in Sedona, Arizona. And so beautiful. The light is amazing today. We've had a lot of rain, which has been really awesome in some ways. And in some ways, not so welcome, I guess, because it's cold and rainy. Who likes cold and rainy? But I trust the plants in the desert do. So I was connecting in with the council or the Orion Council on my way up here, and I've connected in with them again. I wanted to come to this spot because up here is where we did our first UFO tour a couple years ago, and we had these pen lights that we used to identify and connect with unidentified objects or lights, in the sky. And she had us flash at them 3 times, and these are pen lights that go for miles. And we had them the second time we did it. My niece and I were on this tour. They flashed back at us 3 times, and they come and go over near the village of Oak Creek where I used to live. And I'm going to be staying up in West Sedona. So I'll have more film footage over here. But when I connected in with the Council of Orion or Orion Council, they basically said they're not a council like what we're familiar with, like a group of beings. And it was hard for them to kind of describe it to me, but it was sort of like these energy threads that connect to so many different things, but they're like energy threads, like in different systems, like planetary sorts of systems. But they're very active in the connection with us, and they're here supporting us. So let me ask what else we might need to know about this. Just that there's active energies that are on your planet right now that are connected to this Orion Council or Council of Orion. It's not quite like an angelic thread around the U.S. or around Earth rather, but it's like this angelic thread of energies that connects other planetary systems. So that's interesting. How are they related to some of the UFO sort of objects that, like, my niece and I saw here? They're not really related to that. It's not like they're using craft or anything. It's the council is more of a collective of energies, but they're not individual energies like we would think of as a council. So that's kind of interesting. So their role is protective in nature or safety in nature. The role is expansive in nature. The role is one that you all can connect in with, and you will connect in with compassionately as your energies and frequencies change and you understand the interconnectedness to each other. It would be self-sabotage to hold anything outside of yourself in a distance from yourself or in a manner of judgment, because those are all self-inflicted energies that come back to you. You're seeing this in different ways around your planet, and as it gets closer to that level of connectedness, you're seeing the struggles as the egoic nature of the human is having challenges in its loss of identity in an individual way. So I thought that the individual energy sort of trumped the collective. So is there something I need to understand more about that? There's an aspect of that in the creative nature of creating your existing environment. As you know, you could be experiencing many, many different iterations of your existing daily interactions with yourself and with others, and the levels of things that you can create. So the ability to have an individual experience is always there, but there's always also a connective connection to what would be considered the collective. Oliver, stay here. I'm out here with Oliver.